Hola a todos. So tengo un pedido. Hi everyone. I have one request from my buddy Sonali. Uno de mis suscriptores que se llama Sonali pidió queriendo saber qué años en la economía van a estar mejor y qué cambios económicos vienen. Sonali requested to know what years will be better financially and what economic changes are coming. Those are requests I like to do because they benefit everyone. Okay, so son las clases pedidos que me gustan hacer porque benefician a todos. Now, if you guys remember, based on my election follow-up, I said for everyone needed to be prepared. There was going to be some economic hard times coming up, so people need to save things. Have some extra food on hand, have some extra things. As we said that the election is not over, it's not because they already stopped Pennsylvania as of today. I told you guys that Trump is not going to give in. He's not. But there's also some things that were going to be revealed. Okay. So I'm going to pull the numbers. I'm going to explain to you what is to expect as far as the world karmic energy, the world energy per year. Okay. So every year, the world has a karmic cycle that it goes through, which also impacts all of us, okay? So I want people to understand that. So when I talked about 2020, it was a 4. A 4 is a year. I'm sorry, I need to back up in Spanish. Lo que voy a hablar aquí es de que cuál es la situación económica, para que entiendan que el mundo pasa por su propio ciclo kármico, ¿ok? Cada año tiene un ciclo kármico el mundo. Okay. Esto afecta muchas cosas. Por ejemplo, el 2020 fue un 4. Okay. So 2020 was a 4, which is a number of discipline, structure. And one of my predictions were people were going to have issues following rules and regulations, and we got COVID. So we were forced into following and having to take orders, and if we didn't, we had consequences. For those who got COVID, many died. Okay. Por ejemplo, 2020 era un ciclo kármico 4, okay, que se refiere a la disciplina y que la gente no quería seguir las reglas. Entonces, ¿qué pasa? La gente que no seguían las reglas sufrieron consecuencias. It also forced us to have our own self-discipline because we had to learn to deal with restrictions, adjust our lives, whether we wanted to or not. Este ciclo kármico de 2020 también nos trajo la disciplina a nosotros porque tuvimos que aprender a ajustar nuestras vidas, okay, hacer cambios, los gustaba, no les gustaba. So that has, 4 is also a number of addiction. Many people fell into addictions, depression. 4 también es un número de adicción y la depresión, okay, y mucha gente, la adicción y mucha gente quedaron en depresión. Mucha gente se volvieron adictos, impulsivos, compulsivos. People also were impulsive and very impulsive and compulsive. That hoarding of toilet paper. Does that make any sense to anyone? Why did you have to buy all the toilet paper? People were hoarding, buying out all the wipes, impulsive, compulsive behavior. Okay? Tuvimos gente que estaban comprando todo el papel higiénico, que no entiendo, comprando todas las cosas en exceso. Okay. Por eso te digo, gente impulsiva, compulsiva con el 4, okay. Entonces, no tiene sentido, porque tienes que comprar tanto papel higiénico, por el amor de Dios. No entiendo, okay. Y dejaban a la gente sin oportunidades. El egoísmo se enseñó este año. The selfishness was very clear this year. Nobody had consideration for others. I mean, some did, some didn't. So this year brought out the best and the worst in people. Okay. Este año trajo lo mejor y lo peor de la gente. So now we have next year, which I made it very clear, is a 5. Okay. El próximo año que viene es un 5. So I'm going to warn everyone right now, which we've already started. We're in transition. Ya empezamos. Emotions are going to be very high. Temperaments are going to be very high. Las emociones van a estar bien altas. Gente van a estar, el mundo va a estar de mal genio, van a estar peleando. So van a tener que tener mucho cuidado, okay? People are going to have to be very careful because people are going to be very hot-tempered, very mouthy, okay? And, mucha gente que van a estar hablando muchas cosas, insultando muchas cosas. La energía van a ser alta. There's going to be a lot of fighting going on, okay? Va a haber muchas peleas. This is why I said the economic crisis, you guys need to prepare. because 2021 is going to be a little rough, okay? And there's other people who are just going to sit back and not say a thing, okay? Hay mucha gente que se van a quedar sin hacer ni decir nada, okay? It's going to be a world of, it's going to be a little hectic. It's going to be a roller coaster. I'm going to tell you that right now. Va a ser un año que va a ser así. Sube y baja, okay? So, unfortunately, it's going to be a little chaotic. There's going to be a lot of things people who are going to be trying to push their way, push things on others, okay? That which could also be they're going to be trying to force people to take the COVID vaccine, and some people don't want to. They're afraid of it, and honestly, they should be, okay? They're going to be trying to force. People are going to be retaliating. Hay muchas cosas gente que, por ejemplo, van a estar llevándose en contrario, van a tratar de obligar a la gente a hacer ciertas cosas y no van a querer, ¿ok? Entonces van a estar muy expresivos. So get prepared. We have protests this year. We're going to have more next year. It's going to be a little difficult. Now, 2022 is going to be finally a year where peace and harmony can come. People are going to be looking for balance. Things are going to start trying to balance out, or they're going to be chaotic if they're in the negative. So let's just hope for positive energy in 2022. En 2022 va a ser un año que va a estar más con paz, armonía, tranquilidad. Eso es lo que va a estar buscando la gente. O en lo negativo va a ser horrible, ¿ok? Va a ser otra vez como un 2020. So, primero Dios que vamos a pedir energía positiva para eso. Now, 2023 is a 7. This is where we're going to reflect and say, well, we've got some lessons that we learned over these past few years. El 2023 va a ser un año que vamos a decir que aprendimos mucho más, aprendimos las lecciones o vamos a aprender lecciones grandes. Either we're going to learn big lessons in 2023 or we have learned our lessons from the past few years. And so the best economic year, to be quite frankly, to answer your question, Sonali, will be 2024. El mejor año económico va a ser el 2024. Okay? Porque va a ser un 8. So, unfortunately, we still have several years of adjustments to do. Lamentablemente tenemos varios años de ajustes que vamos a tener que hacer. Okay? So, really 3 years, como unos 3 años. So, and as per my predictions in the election follow-up, yeah, see, there's going to be so many changes coming up. Es que van a haber tantos cambios que vienen en el mundo como nosotros conocemos. All this was planned for changes, okay? Get ready for what I call the New World Order. Prepárense por el nuevo orden mundial. Okay, va a haber tantos cambios que la vida como nosotros sabíamos antes no va a pasar. The world as we knew it before is not going to be the same anymore. There's going to be major changes. Things are going to change in reverse, but I'll say it again. Everything is done and planned, so I can't say too much on YouTube because they don't like it. But yeah, major changes. So some good ones, but some also that we're not going to be happy with, okay? Unos cambios buenos, pero unas cosas que no vamos a estar contentos, okay? It's kind of like 9/11. We didn't want our infringement of our rights to be searched, our freedom and all that. Es como el 9/11, que nosotros no queríamos que los quitaran nuestra libertad de revisarnos, de hacer eso, pero pasó 9/11 y de repente todos estuvieron apoyando un sistema nuevo de seguridad. Then happens 9/11, and 9/11, everyone is now all for the new security process, right? Okay? Think about that. I'm not going to go into conspiracies or theories or all that, but what I'm giving you an example is after 9/11, everything changed. The way we check in, the way we fly, the way we do all that, right? Information is shared. No es que quiero hablar de conspiración y nada de eso, pero ponte a pensar, un ejemplo, después de 9/11, todo cambió, la gente se adaptaron. Y esto mismo va a pasar con lo que ha pasado con COVID y las elecciones que vienen. And so this is going to be the same thing with COVID. So let's see for the next 2 years. I kind of gave you, we've got about 3 years to hang in there. Okay, tenemos como 3 años que vamos a tener que planificar bien. So let's see economically for the next 2 years what they can tell me, okay? So that will be 2021 and 2022. Oh Lord, these guys are flying today. Esto está cambiando. And again, guys, I have to limit what I say on these videos because YouTube doesn't like it, nor does the government. Yo tengo que limitar lo que pongo en este canal porque, número uno, YouTube no le gusta y tampoco le gusta el gobierno. ¿Okay? Vamos a hablar lo que es. So the first year is going to be, as we said, 2021 is going to be a transition. The world is, it's a change, okay? El mundo está cambiando. 2021 va a ser un poquito complicado al principio, okay? There's going to be some things. We're still dealing with some betrayals here. Vamos a estar tratando con unas traiciones, okay? Someone that people love, there's some betrayals that are going to come out. That's all I can say. Alguien que la gente quiere mucho, ahorita, en este momento, va a haber unas traiciones. There's going to be changes. There's going to be some improvement. Va a haber un poco, las cosas que van a mejorar un poquito, pero va a tomar tiempo. It's going to take some time. Okay, it's not going to happen right away. I'm going to say probably 10 months. It's going to be up and down, a little up, down, and a little up, and then back down, and then a little up. Y como los primeros 10 meses van a estar un poquito... Suben un poquito, bajan otra vez, y suben un poquito más, y vuelve a bajar. There's going to be some new changes, some new laws. Va a haber unos cambios, unas leyes que van a poner. So again, not until 2022 can we really see things to change. I mean, 2022. Hasta 2022 no vamos a ver buenos cambios. All right? Things will go better, things are going to flow, and things are going to be happy again. And this is because we're in the year of peace and balance again. So they're going to try it. 2022 is going to be where it starts to get better. So be prepared for a little bit of a rocky 2021 economically. But 2022 is going to be a little bit better. Things are going to start to calm down and smooth out. So let's just go ahead and ask about 2023 financially, okay? Vamos a preguntar por el 2023 económicamente. And I like to do, I'm still going to do a yearly video for New Year's. Todavía voy a hacer un video para el año que viene, año nuevo, por supuesto. Pull this one. So let's ask about 2023. Wow. I have a feeling, I don't know. I hate to say there's going to be a whole currency change possibly. Parece que va a haber como un cambio en la moneda completamente, de la manera que pagamos las cosas. The way we pay things are going to be very different. But then, sorry guys, I am exhausted. Perdón que tengo un sueño. Because again, I do these in one night that I record all these interactives for the few times that I have. And I try to get them done, but then I'm usually exhausted. It's been a very exhausting week too. Ha sido una semana pésima. I've been doing a lot of work. Again, it's a transition. There's something that's going... There are things that are going to change economically. Yeah. It's gonna, 2023 is going to, there's something that's going to happen in 2023, and I don't want to go into details, so please don't ask me. Hay algo que va a pasar en 2023, y por favor no me pidan los detalles porque no puedo y no quiero decir mucho. I cannot say much, and I don't want to say much, okay? But let's just say there will be somewhat of a rocky start, okay? There's some change that's coming on. So here's what I have to tell you. Remember, for all this money that has been spent on COVID, we have to make up for it somehow. Government is not going to give it away for free, okay? Esto es lo que les voy a decir. Recuerda que todo lo que se ha gastado con COVID, de alguna manera hay que recuperar ese dinero. El gobierno nunca da nada gratis. Siempre todo tiene precio, todo tiene costo. So what I see happening here, it's like either taxes are going to go up. If they're not up already, people are going to have to pay more for things. La gente van a tener que pagar más para las cosas. So this is, we're talking about inflation here, okay? Because all this, oh, don't worry, things are going to work out okay. No, they're going to try to recuperate it. They're going to take their time before they go to it, but they're going to have an excuse for that, okay? Van a tomar su tiempo en tratar de recuperar su dinero de COVID y todos los gastos, pero lo van a recuperar. So I'm hoping there's not another health issue that comes up, because I see people again kind of separating. Espero que no haya otra crisis de como COVID, porque veo que como que la gente va a estar otra vez separados y cosas así. But let's just say there probably will be higher taxes. Vamos a poner de esta manera, es como que va a haber impuestos más altos, okay? Pero towards the end, people are going to have, there's some financial change coming. There's some economic change. Vuelvo y repito, hay un cambio económico que viene. Okay? Y cuando digo es la manera que pagamos las cosas. And what I'm referring to is the way that we pay for things. Okay? It's going to be a major change. Major change. But we'll adapt, pero los adaptamos, and then things will start to get better. And it's going to take after 3 months. So eventually, we'll be better. Ya al final de año. Somewhere after mid to end of year, we'll be better in 2023. There's going to be some change. I don't know what it is, but wow. Va a haber cambio, but that's all I can say. So, save for the next year and a half. Así que ahorran por el próximo año y medio. Don't go spending what you don't need to spend. Don't get comfortable on that. Okay? No se pongan... guardan su dinero, no estén gastando en lo que no necesitan, okay? Don't go spending on what you really don't need, and 2020 should have shown you that, okay? El 2020 yo creo que te enseñó que no hay que malgastar el dinero y hay que ahorrar y realmente ser más inteligente en la manera que gastamos el dinero, y por lo menos van a necesitar hacerlo por un año y medio. You're going to have to do this for like about a year and a half, okay? I still want you to live life, enjoy, but you need to be a little bit smarter about things on spending, okay? All right, we'll talk soon. Hablamos pronto.